Hey, it's Amber with the White Dog Farm. I'm here with Wilbur and Waylon, and we want to welcome you to fly season. Yeah, it's hot outside. Yesterday was May 2nd, and it was up in the mid to upper 80s. So warm weather is here, and if you have animals, you know that brings out flies like crazy. So people ask us sometimes what we do to try to manage the flies here, because they will drive the donkeys crazy. And they're such a pain in the butt. They drive me crazy too. But they'll get all over your donkeys and just drive them nuts. So we try our best to cut down on the fly population. We do a couple of things. First thing is manure management. If we can keep that manure cleaned up, if you have less manure, you will have less flies. Our manufactured sand dry lot really makes that so much easier. You've probably seen that dry lot in our other videos. Makes cleaning up the manure so much easier. Doesn't take very long. I get out there a couple, 2 or 3 times a day and just scoop it up really quick and get it out of there and put it in your compost pile and get rid of it. So that's the first thing we do. The second thing we do is we use these fly traps. So this one is Rescue Smarter Pest Control Outdoor Fly Trap, Add Water, Subtract Flies. So these are pretty easy to use. You simply cut, it's got a little perforated line, and you cut around there and you pull the little thingy out and you fill it up with water up to the fill line. And that creates some kind of an environment that flies find irresistible. I use my old baling twine. Whenever I cut a bale of hay, I save the twine and I hang them up with that baling twine just to save a little bit. And we hang these all around the paddock. We have 3 of them down the length of the paddock, and then of course I have one in the compost bin to try to cut down on flies there. We used these all last year and they work really well. They catch a lot of flies. Now, I will tell you, they stink. Like, really stink. So we throw the old ones out on trash day and get it out by the curb and away from the house when we throw them away because they smell horrendous. And then we put the fresh ones out. So I probably change them out. Well, it depends on how many flies are in them, but I probably change them out a couple of times a month. And they will really collect a lot of flies in there. I think you will find these. I'm not paid by this company to say anything about their product, but I gotta say, I think you'll like it. It works really well. I wouldn't use it up close to my house because, like I said, the smell is pretty bad, but works good. Cuts down on flies. So another thing we do is we use fly spray. Yeah, he's not happy about that. Wilbur in particular hates fly spray. Waylon's pretty much okay with it. Yeah, that's how he feels about it. He hates it. He did that on cue, buddy. Good job. Occasionally, if it gets really, really bad, then I will get it out and use it. I prefer not to spray a lot of chemicals and stuff on my donkeys anyway, so I think keeping the manure cleaned up and keeping these things out is probably the biggest help that we use. And then when it gets really, really bad, we have used SWAT, it's called, and I can't think of the other one. I don't use it very often. I will link it so you can see what all products we use. But that seems to have worked fairly well. Now we still have flies, but we have a whole lot less. So good luck. It's a battle. So good luck. That's what we do. Seems to work pretty good. So, and Wilbur is always thankful when we don't have to get the fly spray out. Aren't you, bud? Yeah? Makes you happy, doesn't it? Okay, you go make it a good day. Try to stay cool, and I will talk to you later.